Hey guys, so today I have a new video. This is going to be a Marshalls haul. I didn't buy all this at once. I think it was two separate hauls, like two separate trips. But I figured we might as well sit down and talk about the things that I found. So, it's basically all highlighters. So that being said, my cat's trying to knock off my setting sprays. Let's not do that. And let's just get right into it. Oh, you might be able to, there she is. Let's just hop right into it. First, let's start with Kat Von D. You guys know how I feel about the brand. I don't really support it, but I just thought that this product looked really interesting. It is the Metal Crush Extreme Highlighter, and this was only $4, so that's kind of what geared my purchase there. And this is the shade Gravitron. And like I said, it was only $3.99, $4. And this is what it looks like. This is like a cream highlighter. It's hard to tell if it's a really soft powder or if it's a cream, but I'm pretty sure it's cream. And it is, I mean, you can tell it's kind of like yellow tinted, but it is very, very reflective. And it has like almost a pink shift to it. So there it is on my finger. I'll kind of build it up. I still can't really tell if it's a cream or just like a really soft powder. I can't tell. That's what it looks like swatched out. It's kind of blended out, but it kind of is like, you do see the yellow, but you do get like that pink reflect. I think it's really pretty. You also get a little bit of a purple shift in there. When I first watched it, like when I first bought it, I thought like I would only be able to use this as an eyeshadow. It is pretty glittery. So I might lean more towards just using that as an eyeshadow, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll probably at least try it as a face highlighter. But it is pretty like sparkly. So that is the first product. Let's see. Let's get the other brands out of the way before we talk about Becca, because I have a lot from Becca. So the next product is from ABH, and this is their loose glitter kit. This was a holiday set, and this has been in TJ Maxx and Marshalls for like a really long time, pretty much since the holidays. However, it went on clearance for $5. If this wasn't $5, I wouldn't have bought it. I've passed it up like a bunch of times being in there. Pulled me in with the $5 price tag. So this is what it looks like. I'm not gonna swatch them because I did that when I first bought them, and like they're just straight glitter. Like it got glitter everywhere. Like I don't want to mess with that. But it comes with 5 glitters and also like the glitter glue, and one is like, they're not like super noticeable in color, but like 2 are more like pinky purples, one is more like orangish yellow, one is kind of green, and one is like kind of blue, but they all like are like primarily white. And then they have like a little bit of the like color shift to it. So I do think they're pretty. How much use am I gonna get out of them? Probably not much, but it equated to being $1 a piece, so. There is the shade Snowfall, and this one is more like a purpley reflect. You're not gonna be able to tell, so I'm not even gonna bother bringing them up close, but I do have some new glitters to play with. And let's get into Becca, because I bought 4 more Becca products. Now, we all know the sad news that Becca's going out of business. It's here. So sad. Becca is like one of my favorite brands, so it is actually like really sad, but also, I mean, if you did want some of their products, they're probably going to be going on sale. you're probably going to see more and more come to TJ Maxx and Marshalls. So like, if you've been waiting for something to go on sale, then I guess now's the time to buy it. But also we shouldn't feel like we need to buy it because it's going out of business, you know? However, it is my favorite brand. I love their highlighters. I bought like pretty much all this stuff before they announced they were going out of business. But anyway, we now have them. This is the Becca Light Chaser highlighter in Amethyst Flashes Geode. It is a full size and it was $5.99. And let's open it. Here is what it looks like. It is more of a like darker pink tone for a highlighter, but swatched out, it's definitely more wearable. It is probably more of like a blush topper, but I think it's going to be really pretty. It's definitely like dark for my skin tone when you see it like that. So I think kind of more as like a blush is how I will be able to wear it. And yeah, it's like, it's like pink and then has like a little bit of a purple shift to it. So I do think that this one is going to be really pretty and I'm excited to have it. I know there's been like mixed feelings on the Light Chaser formula, so this will be the first one that I have, so that'll be interesting to try out to see if it's any different than their others. Let's just keep going with Becca Highlighters because that is what the rest of it is. The next one is the Becca Dreamsicle Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed, and this one was $10, $9.99. This one I definitely didn't need, but my parents were in town. Like my parents came to visit, and so it was definitely impulse buying, and they paid for it. So take that as you will. Yeah, so this is what this one looks like. I think it was limited edition because it is a different packaging. I want to say this was like summer maybe, but this is what it looks like. It is definitely a peachy orange golden shade. And again, it is more wearable than you would think. It's dark for me. But I think I can still make this work. I think it'll be really pretty, especially just kind of sheared out or mixed with others, and I'm excited to have it. I collect the Becca highlighters that I find at Marshall's, and yeah, there's not really an excuse. It's just kind of, these have become more like collector mentality to me, which isn't good. I don't suggest that because you will end up buying stuff you probably won't use very often. However, I now have it. On to the next. So the next product, I kind of deconstructed the packaging. I just kept the boxes so I could tell what the prices were. This was a holiday set from Becca, and it is a highlighter mini trio, and this was $12.99. So you get 3 highlighters, and they are the minis, but these take quite a while to like go through. I haven't gone completely through one of them. I've hit pan on Opal, but that was it. So these are 3 new shades to my collection. The first one is Vanilla Quartz, which I'm really excited to have. This is the fair skin one, and it does remind me of Pearl, but mixed with Moonstone. So I feel like it's a mix of those two together, and I think that it is really pretty. This is gonna probably be a new favorite. And then the next one is Rose Quartz. Again, another stunning one. I do like that these are more geared to lighter skin tones, because I feel like they have options for both, but I don't know, for like really fair skin tones, it's kind of just like Pearl and Moonstone, because even like Opal is pretty dark on me. Champagne Pop is like a little dark, but yeah, so this one is more light, and this one's Rose Quartz. I think that's gonna be another one that's gonna be a favorite for me. And then the last one in here is Sea Pop. So when I first saw this one, I thought it was Champagne Pop. It looks a lot like Champagne Pop, but I swatched them side by side, and this one is a little bit lighter. Watch out, Nugget. Can you move, please? Oh, there you go. Okay. Right there is C-Pop on the bottom, so I think it is a little bit lighter. Let me grab, Nug. She found a bag. My Marshall's bag is on my bed. Okay, so here is Champagne Pop. Here is C-Pop. You can see it better actually on camera than you can in person. That this one is definitely lighter. I feel like they should have named it something else though, because it is slightly confusing, but they are slightly different. And yeah, I think, let me get back in there. I think that I'll get more use out of this one than I do Champagne Pop. And that trio was definitely a good little set for my skin tone. So I am excited to play with those ones. The last product that I picked up was another Becca holiday palette, or holiday product. And it is their Prismatica face palette. And this was on sale for $15. Mine is kind of broken. I didn't open it in store, which I should have, but like they have signs around mine that says like, please don't open products, which I mean, I don't touch them obviously, but I usually peek to make sure that nobody else has touched them. But this is what it looks like. I had to kind of repress these two. They fell out, completely fell out on my floor. Thankfully I had just vacuumed. And so I just kind of like, it was still in one piece, so I just like stuck it back in and then tried to push it back down. But it is still very like flimsy. I don't know if you can really tell, like this one up in here. But yeah, anyway, they are really pretty. I think the one I'm gonna wear the most on my face is this one, because that's like the normal highlighter shade. The rest I think will make really pretty eyeshadows. I'm really excited about the middle shade with that blue reflect, and the purple is really pretty. I know Lauren May Beauty, she is obsessed with these for blush draping, and I don't really do that, but she has raved about this highlighter palette, which is kind of what turned my attention to it. But I don't know. They are definitely a different formula than the normal highlighters. They're really chunky, but that's what they look like. Again, I'm really excited for that blue as an eyeshadow. And then the top one will be a good highlighter for me. The rest are probably going to be eyeshadows. So we will see, but I think that blue is really pretty. It's like a white that flashes blue, but as you can tell, it's like, it's chunky. You can see even just where I swatched. So yeah, it's definitely an interesting palette, an interesting packaging. I don't like the packaging really at all. I wish it was normal. It opens up like this. And you do have a mirror on both sides, but yeah, I don't love the packaging. But yeah, let's hope the product is good. Definitely an impulse buy. Definitely did not need this. That's all there is to be said about that. Yeah, I was definitely just kind of in the mood to buy stuff. And I'm glad I did limit it. I mean, all of this I bought with my parents. The only thing, I bought these yesterday. So I've been in the mood to buy, and hey, I stayed away from eyeshadow and lip products, so I guess that's good. Although my highlighter drawer is now its own drawer, so that's becoming an issue. Anyway, that is everything I have for this video. I'm gonna end it before I get too rambly. Hope you guys liked seeing my Marshall's finds, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye guys.